I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. What a difference a year makes for Warriors quarterback Greg Alexander. With the season under his belt, he's the guy now, the starter, and not just competing for the top job. Alexander's a proven commodity in offense, not flashy, but effective, and he protects the football. UH seniors found his comfort zone as trigger man for Hawaii, and during fall camp, Alexander hopes to prove predictions of a fifth-place finish in the WAC wrong.
You know, at the beginning of every year, everybody has potential, and we just haven't done it yet. So we got to go out and we got to show what we're capable of, and we got to play the games. And, you know, that's why you play the games. You know, people are ranking us 6th, 7th. It doesn't matter. You know, if those are set in stone, we would never play a game. So, you know, we're excited to get out there and show people what we're about this year. We're not going to go 7-7 again this year. That's not what we're about here. And, you know, especially the guys that are here before me, they played in the Sugar Bowl before. You know, there's an expectation here, and we didn't live up to it last year. But we don't want to be that class that goes 500 again. You know, we're shooting for a WAC championship, and, you know, anything else is, you know, not acceptable.
And Alexander's loving his new slot backs. Greg Salas moved from outside to the inside, and Kealoha Polaris shifted full-time from running back.
Two slot receivers in this offense, you know, kind of carry the offense. You know, they're the guys that have the most reads on the routes, and, you know, really their knowledge and what they're able to do kind of carries our offense as far, you know, as far as different things we can do with it.
Afternoon practices yesterday and today. Tomorrow, Warriors go at 8:30 in the morning. What a difference a year makes for him. That's Warriors quarterback Greg Alexander. With the season under his belt, he's the guy now, the starter, not just competing for the top job every day. Alexander's a proven commodity in offense, not flashy, but effective, and he protects the football. UH seniors found his comfort zone as trigger man for Hawaii, and during fall camp, Alexander hopes to prove predictions of a 5th-place finish in the WAC wrong.
You know, at the beginning of every year, everybody has potential, and we just haven't done it yet. So we got to go out and we got to show what we're capable of, and we got to play the games. And, you know, that's why you play the games. You know, people are ranking us 6th, 7th. It doesn't matter. You know, if those are set in stone, we would never play a game. So, you know, we're excited to get out there and show people what we're about this year. We're not going to go 7-7 again this year. That's not what we're about here. And, you know, especially the guys that are here before me, they played in the Sugar Bowl before. You know, there's an expectation here, and we didn't live up to it last year. But we don't want to be that class that goes 500 again. You know, we're shooting for a WAC championship, and, you know, anything else is, you know, not acceptable.
And Alexander's loving his new slot backs. Greg Salas moved outside in, and Kealoha Polaris shifted over full-time from running back.
All right, well, we dragged him from the practice field, and Coach, you said you never really enjoyed this view from the parking lot of the field here.
This is awesome. This is beautiful. Great field, Diamond Head. You can't have it any better than this.
New selling point. You bring the recruits and just bring them to the view up here.
You know, we could. That's a great idea.
All right, Coach, we are 2 days into training camp. What is the objective really for it? I think a lot of people wonder, is it game planning? Is it securing starting positions? Or is it just kind of defining positions, period?
You know, it's getting a team personality. Every team has its own personality, and we're going to be a total team. You know, our experience is coming back on offense, but we're going to play good defense, good special teams, and we're going to win as a team. Our offense is starting off just like it finished the spring. Greg Alexander's throwing the ball good. We have 8 or 9 receivers that can flat run. And our offensive line, Gordy Shaw's done a great job. John Estes is leading that offensive line. They've been here all summer. They've worked out. I think they're going to be a real strength for us.
I think we put so much attention on the quarterbacks. Since you're talking of the receivers and the depth there, do you think we might be surprised by how you're going to be able to stretch the field?
Well, we've got some real speed out there. Rodney, you know, is a 10-600-meter guy. Javante Taylor is a 10-300-meter guy. We've got some guys that can run. It allows us to move Greg inside and use his big body inside, but they're going to really stretch that field, and if those DBs don't get back, you know, we can throw over them. But it really opens up things inside for Kealoha Polaris, and you know, Blunt, and you know, our guys inside. So it's good
Coach, seeing you just within these 2 days, you're very boisterous, you're walking around, you're moving. You told me coming in that you're maybe most excited about this season compared to others. How does that maybe change for your coaching perspective? You do this so many years. What is it like, that energy being back out on the field?
Well, it's so exciting because I know everybody knows we've lost a lot of defensive players and a lot of special teams players. And what's so great is I really believe in my coaching staff. They're working very hard and they're very good. This is a team that has to be well coached, and which is exciting because that's the challenge, and the players have to learn. And you know, we've got players, and our offense. We've got experience. They're sort of going from where they were in the spring. So, you know, our offense is going to be fine. And it's really nice to come in and be able to start from the ground level and teach techniques and fundamentals and really get to the basics and get guys to run to the football and make plays.
Coach, obviously it's probably been one of the toughest weeks for you professionally and personally. How do you ensure that this is not going to be a distraction for this team, your mistake?
Well, this team is a family, and you know, this team, I have their back and they have my back, and we're a very close team. I love my team. They're very special, and you know, they stood by me in a tough situation when I did make a mistake, and you know, we have a lot of love on our team.
And that'll carry you for a ways. I know the players have said that too. Tomorrow, Coach, you also mentioned there's going to be some noise up here in Manoa. You might want to check it out because they're going to have the pads on. Thank you for joining us.
8:30 in the morning. Come on by.
That's the way to start your weekend.
Real football.
Yeah.
You know, real football finally.
All right, and of course we'll have the Coach Mack show, so we'll have a lot of Coach Mack this season. We're going to send it back to you in the studio. Liz reporting from Manoa along with Coach Mack. Back to you.
Good stuff. Thank you so much. The Warriors wrapped up their second practice of the season today. With just 28 days until their season opener against Central Arkansas, the team is getting right down to business. Several of the team's players have come to camp in the best shape of their lives. Players like Brashton Satele, who lost over 25 pounds during the offseason. It's the type of dedication that Coach Mack says makes this team a special group.
That says his football team has great work ethic. They're great guys. I love these guys. I love how they came to camp. I love how they're taking care of business. You know, this is going to be a special group.
You know, everyone's excited to get out here and get things rolling, and you know, this is a fun time for us. We're living in a dance studio right now, so yeah, it's okay. But this is a fun time for us out here, and everyone's excited to get back to work and kind of show people what we're going to be about this year.